Hello and welcome to this video where I'm gonna show you how you can find talented virtual assistants that will actually keep working hard for you even though that you're not paying them that much of a money. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, we gotta hire the assistant, right? And probably the most two well-known platforms would be Upwork and Fiverr. And the advantages of these platforms is that there are so many of those virtual assistants that want to work for you, and so you are gonna get a lot of proposals. You can get a lot of calls with those VAs, a lot of interviews. So you have a lot of people to choose from. Okay, so these are the advantages, but the little disadvantages is that you probably won't be able to find that good of deals. If I have to be honest with you, like if you are comfortable paying I don't know $3 to $5 per hour, that's you're gonna find a lot of good VAs there. But if you want to start on the lower side, maybe pay like $1 or $2 for a VA per hour, you're gonna have a hard time finding that, because on Upwork you cannot really make posts that are under $3 per hour. Okay, so this is like one disadvantage. You can bypass that by basically saying in the description that either this is a commission job or you're gonna just be paying $1 per hour. Okay, so these are like couple of disadvantages, that the people there might be a little more expensive. And anyways, like you can find so many good people there, so I wouldn't discourage you at all from these platforms. Now the second strategy that I've actually found my best virtual assistant to this day is has been on Twitter. So I've been actually active on Twitter for like a half a year right now, and I found this VA who was actually trying to start his online business himself, and he wanted to work so hard and just had no idea how to start, right? But I saw the talent in him. Okay, I saw the posts, I saw the tweets, and that's how I found this guy. And this is my main VA right now. And the reason why I'm making this video is that one of my clients actually asked me, like, how do I hire a quality VA that's actually gonna stay with me for long term, right? Because I know so many people just try to hire the cheapest possible VAs, but they churn pretty quickly, right? They have to fire them pretty quickly because they are not doing what they wanted to do. They either burn out, or they just are not active, or just don't do the job. Okay, so he was asking me, like, Dennis, how do you retain this guy? Like, how do you make him keep working for you long term and keep working for you hard working, right? So the way I explained it to him is pretty easy. So the way I did it is I just became friends with the guy, to be honest with you. Okay, what I did, and what I did with most of my VAs that I wanted to have like as this cornerstone, was that I was talking to them every single day for like 3 months, 4 months. Okay, so I was hopping on a call with them every single morning. They were working for me, and every morning, like, instead of talking my shit to them and telling them how I'm so great, how my life is going, I was asking them questions. Okay, I was trying to be friendly to them, actually care about them. Okay, care about their personal lives. And this is how they become friends with you, and this is how it becomes more than just work for them. Okay, and this is so important if you just want to build like some virtual assistant that's actually gonna want to work for you and will be your like cornerstone of the business, essentially. Okay, so this guy that I'm using right now, like, he's essential head of my operations. He doesn't know it. Okay, he's running his own little business within my business, and this is so important. You must make it exciting for them as much as you can, right? I know that most of the times you want just a VA to do outreach for you, to do replying for you, I don't know, these manual boring tasks, but I did that with VAs, but they will burn out eventually. Okay, they just cannot keep doing this if you are really hammering it. Like, if you want them to work 8, 10, 12 hours a day on this, you're gonna burn out eventually. And this is what I found out with my past VAs, is that you cannot really let them do only the boring tasks all day. Like, what you can do is actually let them do the boring tasks, I don't know, like 3 to 4 hours a day, and then the rest of the day make it exciting. You can either hire them just as like a part-time VA, just to do those tasks, or you can hire them full-time and actually teach them. Okay, and this is going to be so important for you. So For those of you that are still not super deep into the business side and still are trying to save up where they can, then I would 100% do this. And I did it in my case, which is I trained the VA. Okay, so the VA had basically almost like no knowledge. He had some of the knowledge. He had just like a raw potential. Okay, he was eager to learn, and you need to find someone that wants to learn new stuff, that actually wants to run his business. Okay, even though he's working for you, but he knows that someday he will use his knowledge to benefit his own. Okay, and you want to find those ambitious virtual assistants that really want to go this extra mile to work for you because they know that it's gonna pay off in the future for them. And the way you find them, you really, like me personally, how would I structure my business again if I would have to do it, is just to hire like one VA that I did right now. I mean, like 6 months back. Hire that one VA that is like real ambitious. He wants to be entrepreneur. He like really has all those good things, and train him. Just tell him everything I knew. Okay, everything I knew about the business. Tell him all the secrets, and he essentially acts as your business partner. Although you are just paying him like a normal VA, but he's doing all the tasks that you then don't really want to be doing. You want to be focusing on the more needle moving tasks that are growing the business, right? And the VA is supporting you. He's your supporting cast. But for him, it is also really exciting because he gets to do a lot of different things. He gets to run the business for you. So, for example, one of my virtual assistants, he is doing thumbnails for me. He is doing video editing for me. He's writing some posts for me. Like he's doing so many things, okay? And he's doing more than some other business owners, okay? And he's so appreciative of it because I taught him all of this. And this is how I would approach it once again. Like, don't treat them like these robots that you just give tasks for them and they execute, right? Humans don't work like that long term. Like, you can do this for some time, and if it's just like a part-time thing, then okay, you can do it. But if you want to retain someone long term, he just cannot be doing only those like tasks that he hate himself for doing. Okay, you must make it a little more entertaining for them, but you must do it in a way that benefits the business, right? So you need to find the task. You need to go out of your way and start finding the tasks that this guy can potentially do. And then what happens is that you hire this guy, right? But he probably has like 10 other friends downstairs that want to work for you just as likely and just as hardworking for you. And what happens most of the times is that he can actually bring them on board, right? So, for example, he starts working for you as like an appointment setter, right? He sends out messages, he replies to the people, right? He books a call. Now, the next step would be for this guy to maybe do a little bit of copywriting, okay? Or a little bit of creative work on any part of business, right? Maybe he replies to clients, maybe he makes some contracts, I don't know. But someone needs to replace his job, right? But this guy knows a guy who will actually do his job for half the price. This is what happened to me literally. Like these guys, they have connections. But you need to find someone who has connections, right? This has also happened to me that I found someone that had zero connections. So this is also a key parameter for you to hire this VA, is to have like a pretty decent network of people. This helps a lot for you to scale the business up, right? Because this VA will then hire another VA that will be doing his first task, okay? So this VA, the first one, is free right now, so he can do another task. So he can maybe do a higher leverage task for you, but from your side, you're just paying a little bit more, but you are getting so much more work done. And you don't have to do the hiring process anymore. You just have this guy who finds the people for you, and he gets shit done, okay? And this is how you want to think about it. You really want to find this like a business partner. And from my experience, like the more hungry the virtual assistant is, the better the job, the better the overall business relationship will be between you guys. Okay, so and from my experience, like people in Africa, like they are hungry for money. Okay, they really want to do everything just to get paid. So you probably know of Filipinos, Like they are good. They have good infrastructure. They have good electricity, right? So they will perform real good. But when it comes to those more creative tasks, they are not so good at that, right? They are just trained to be those customer support people and to do those manual tasks. But what I found out is that if you hire someone from like Africa, it can even be like South America. I don't. Argentina might be a really good place right now that I'm gonna be looking into to find some VAs there. But really, a country that is not really well economically, but these people must speak like a real good English and they must have like a good education. Okay, so also some countries in Europe have really good foundations for this as well. Now, you what you also have to do is you must, or like if you want to have the VA that's like basically running part of the business for you, is that you have to make them have like a bigger control over the business more and more. Okay, and don't be scared. Don't be scared to give them control, because like if you really trust them and if you have been going on those calls with them for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, like they are your best friends. Okay, you can trust them. Like most of the times you can trust them because these people, they see you as God. Okay, they see you as someone who is gonna save your life. You must portray this to them. Okay, you are the savior of their life. So you must sell them the vision of your company. I don't care if you're running a marketing agency, if you're running a, I don't know, like a SaaS, anything. You must sell them the vision of the company, that it's going here. Okay, right now it's still here, but it's going up. Okay, the only way is up, and so their pay is gonna get way better soon. So for them, it would make 0 cents to do anything bad to you. Okay, you are the savior of their life, and this can really be the case. Like this, in many cases, you are saving their life. Okay, like what happened to me, I'm paying this VA. Like he started working on some minuscule amount, like $100 a month, and right now, like he is earning like more than most of the people in his country. Okay, so it can really happen for these people, and you just make them believe by talking to them, by constantly being excited around the business. Like don't talk to them bad about the business. I know it's hard. Okay, sometimes you will feel like shit about the business. You will feel that it's crumbling down. It's not gonna get any better anytime soon, right? But when you talk to that VA, to that guy that's working for you every single day, putting in the hours, okay, he's giving away his life for you. You need to make him believe that the business is always going up, that the business is always thriving, and this gives him the additional motivation to put more work in, to put even more in. Okay, and this is the way you can do it. Like this is the way you can hire someone who will literally work like 12, 14 hours a day for you, and you don't even have to pay him that much. Okay, so also you must trust him more. Okay, so if you have to give him some access to those accounts, like I'm not talking initially, right? Initially it's gonna be probably a little more, you're not gonna give him everything out, but once you get into contacts with him, once you start chatting with him often, you know him, you maybe get like some of his details. Okay, then you start trusting him more. Okay, right now I don't care about like what my core VAs have about me, like they can have all my logins. I don't care about it. Okay, because I trust them. I trust them, and this is so important. So treat those people like human, and you will get magic from them. Okay, you don't just get robot from them. You get someone who actually, like they actually ask. They then ask you to do some of the tasks, and that's when you find out that like you really got a nice VA, when he starts asking you like, can I do this, boss? Like, can I start, I don't know, posting on LinkedIn here, just doing this job for you way easier, right? This is what you want. And also, lastly, like to not forget, like if you are working with them on this like minuscule payment amount, like start paying them more once they actually provide more value, because you really want to paint this vision, right? their pay should go like this, up. Okay, so it should start low, but then it should go up as they provide more value to the business. Even though the business may be like not super thriving, but you want to make them feel like it's always going up. Okay, but as the business grows, you can justify more and more, and like you will see that this will be one of your best decisions to hire like someone like this, who will be the guy that does all the things that you don't want to do, but he actually loves doing them. Okay, so I don't know if this helped. Hopefully it helped someone. If no, at least someone, I'm satisfied. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please leave me a like and subscribe. And if you have any feedback at all, which I would sincerely appreciate, please leave me it in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.